A close-up on Dom Cobb's face. He's sweating, restless. Across from him, Sato watches him intently. Arthur adjusts his tie. Imes grins, while Yusuf sips from a small vial. Ariadne sketches in a notebook. Sato leans forward, quiet but firm. The seed is planted, Cobb, but will it grow? Cobb's voice is raspy, still half dreaming. It's not about growing, Sato, it's about taking root. Fade to black. A high-pitched, metallic, whirring sound begins, building in intensity. Rain lashes down, a black van speeds through the slick streets. Inside, Cobb, Arthur, and Yusuf are strapped in. Cobb speaks in voiceover. We're extractors. We delve into the mind, not to steal, but to plant, to incept. Flashback to Dom and Arthur, younger and more confident, infiltrating a target's mind. The target screams as information is pulled from their subconscious. Arthur's voiceover explains, corporate espionage, but with a twist. We use shared dreaming technology. Cut back to the van. The van swerves violently. Gunfire erupts outside. Yusuf focuses on driving, dodging bullets. Fisher's subconscious is militarized. Expected given the target. Cobb grits his teeth. Mal. She's here. She always is. A beautiful woman, Mal, appears in the street, eyes burning with a possessive fury. She raises a gun. Sato's voice echoes from a previous scene. I want you to plan an idea. Not just any idea. The idea to dissolve an energy empire. Cobb replies wearily. Inception. The most dangerous heist of all. Cobb sits opposite Sato. Rain streaks the window behind them. Sato speaks. My competitor, Maurice Fisher, is dying. His son, Robert, will inherit everything. I want you to plant the idea in Robert's mind that his father wanted him to break up the conglomerate. Cobb stares, incredulous. That's impossible. A simple suggestion, maybe, but to plant a foundational idea. Sato smiles slyly. Success, Cobb, and I can make your murder charge disappear. You can go home, to your children. Cobb's eyes widen. He sees a vision of his children, blurry and distant, playing in a sun-drenched garden. A desperate whisper escapes him. My children. He takes a deep breath. The decision made. All right, Sato. You have your team? Ariadne, surrounded by blueprints and models, concentrates, designing impossible Escher-like dreamscapes. Eames, mid-transformation in a seedy bar, practices impersonating Peter Browning. He winks at a startled patron. Yusuf meticulously mixes a potent sedative, the liquid swirling with an otherworldly glow. Cobb's voiceover explains, to pull this off, we need a team that can bend reality. Robert Fisher sleeps soundly in a first-class seat. The team is spread out around him, all sedated. Cobb's voiceover continues, the deeper we go, the more unstable the dream. We'll use a dream within a dream strategy. Each level deeper, a kick is needed to pull us back. The team, along with Fisher, speeds through the city in Yusuf's van. Saito is shot, gravely wounded by Fisher's subconscious projections. Eames, disguised as Browning, speaks. Your father, he wanted you to be your own man, Robert. Arthur's dream, inside a lavish hotel. Gravity shifts erratically. The team navigates, convincing Fisher that Browning orchestrated his abduction and that they are his subconscious dependency. Arthur fights off a projection, cool under pressure. Synchronize the kicks. A stark, imposing fortress in the snow. An avalanche rumbles in the distance. The team, battered but determined, fights through armed projections. Cobb is urgent. We're losing time. Yusuf's kick is coming. Mal appears and shoots Fisher. He slumps, lifeless. Ariadne is horrified. She killed him. He's in limbo. Cobb's voice is filled with despair. Mal, she always pulls me down. Cobb and Ariadne stand on an endless, desolate shore. Buildings rise and fall around them, amorphous and incomplete. Ariadne jumps from the balcony. Eames detonates explosives, sending a wave of destruction through the fortress. Arthur rigs an elevator, sending it hurtling upwards, bodies still inside. Yusuf's van splashes into the river below a bridge. Fisher awakens, disoriented. He looks around, then his eyes fall on a photograph of his father. A realization dawns on him, a subtle shift in his expression. Maurice Fisher's voice whispers from the subconscious. Be your own man, Robert. The team awakens. gasping, disoriented but alive. Saito, now aged, stirs from his sleep. He looks at Cobb with a knowing smile. "We had a deal, Cobb." Cobb walks through the bustling airport, a sense of cautious hope in his eyes. Professor Stephen Miles waits for him. Miles embraces Cobb. "Welcome home, son." His children run towards him. Cobb drops to his knees, tears in his eyes as he embraces them. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a small metal top. He sets it on the table and spins it. It whirs, perfectly balanced. Cobb watches it for a moment, then looks at his children. The top continues to spin. He walks away, joining his kids, leaving the top spinning.